Hey, is this you? Or this? You tell yourself you're just gonna play for a little bit. Nothing serious, no goals, just one more game. And then at some point you glance down and it's way past midnight. You may be playing or maybe in either case, the game doesn't feel worse. It feels better. You're not playing efficiently anymore. You're not playing for progress or rank or whatever the right way to play is. You're just there. And that raises a weird question. Why do some games feel better at 3 a.m.?
Hi, my name is Tanatmo, or Thon for short. I make gaming and essay videos, and I want to start making a lot more. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, it really does mean a lot. If you want to watch me live, I stream several times a week at twitch.tv/TanatmoVT. Anyway, back to the video.
Once all the lights turn off, something changes. Not just around you, but inside you. There's research showing that time of day isn't just a story we tell ourselves. It actually affects how our brain functions. For example, cognitive performance, things like memory, reaction time, and even task completion, fluctuates depending on what time it is and your internal rhythm. When study participants completed tasks in the evening, their performance wasn't the same as during the day. Memory and processing speed actually shifted, suggesting our internal clocks matter even when we're just playing a game. But the physical world around you isn't just empty at 3 a.m. It becomes calmer. There's less noise, less movement, less competing sensory input. Studies in psychology and environmental research shows that visual and auditory environments can influence emotion and attention. Quiet spaces with low visual clutter tend to reduce stress and allow your brain to relax and focus without fighting a barrage of signals. That's why a silent forest, a calm room, or even a soft video game environment can feel almost restorative. And at 3 a.m., something else quietly disappears. The pressure to be good. You don't have to improve. You don't have to chase efficiency. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. And when the pressure to perform is gone, mistakes stop feeling like failures. They just feel like gaming. There's a concept in psychology called soft fascination. Basically, environments that gently hold your attention without demanding it. That's the same reason looking at a sunset or a quiet lake can feel relaxing. Your brain doesn't have to work hard to make sense of it. In gaming, environments like this let you absorb what's happening without needing to fight for it. And then there's your body clock, your circadian rhythm. Some people are naturally night owls, some perform better in the morning. Our internal clocks align with physiological processes, including alertness and cognitive control. When you play at night, your body's rhythm isn't in the same place as during the day. That might slow certain cognitive tasks, but it could also reduce the pressure to perform. Here's the irony. Your body might not be at peak performance, but your experience can feel more immersive, more peaceful, and more present. Another part of this is how our senses react to environments. Quiet soundscapes, dim lighting reduce stress hormones and lower your brain's fight or flight response. At night, you're not bombarded with bright sunlight, traffic, notifications, chats, and alerts. It's just you and the digital space. That means whatever the game is offering, whether it's a quiet walk, a lonely horizon, a silent forest, or even fighting the Elden Beast, it fills your attention without fighting for it. And that feels good. So why does it feel better, even if you might not be playing better? Because you're playing for feeling, not for outcomes. When you strip away goals, ranks, achievements, checklists, What's left is the pure experience of the game. That's why these late night sessions can feel richer than anything you could accomplish during the day. Of course, it's not all magic. Gaming late at night can disrupt your sleep cycle, leaving you groggy the next day and affecting your general alertness and mood. And that's the trade-off. The experience feels better in the moment, but your nervous system still knows you're awake when you shouldn't be. At the end of the day, or rather at 3 a.m., the reason these moments feel so good isn't a trick. It's a mix of your environment, your mind, and the silence that wraps around both. Games may not change after midnight, but you do. That's why those late night sessions stay with you long after you finally hit quit. Thank you so much for watching my first essay video. If this video found you at 3 a.m., I get it, I've been there, but thank you so much for spending a quiet moment with me here. I'll stop talking now so you can get back to your gaming or sleeping or whatever you're supposed to be doing right now, but I guess I'll just see you when the world wakes up.